It is a thread that goes through my life, and when I start bringing everything together, I see what the Lord is weaving or creating. I don't see all of it. I won't pretend to see all of it. But what a beautiful thing when you start seeing what's being made. I don't know if you've ever seen people begin artwork. I imagine when someone walked upon David, Michelangelo's David. I imagine it's Michelangelo, right? Right? Someone correct me, you art history students or experts, right? He sculpted it, right? I imagine when he started hitting at that marble, I imagine people said, what is this? What is he creating? I love the quote that is attributed to him. He said, I didn't create the David, I just freed him. He was already in there. I just chipped away everything that wasn't David. But I imagine that those who came by and were watching at the beginning when maybe the first week when it was just a bunch of stuff being broken, said, why are you messing up that perfectly squared block of marble? You're destroying it. I imagine that your life, what you think is perfectly squared, symmetrical, even and balanced, starts getting broken up by the Lord, and you're like, why are you taking that away? Why are you're making a mess, God? There's a bunch of dust and mess in my life, and I don't see what's happening here. But when someone began to see an arm being formed, could you imagine those speaking around the artist? I think he's making a sculpture. I think it looks like an arm. What is you think it's a woman or a man? What is he creating? As it went further and they saw the torso and they saw the legs and the feet, and I imagine people started getting in awe of it. This is amazing. He's creating something remarkable. And I imagine when he was done, because today people still travel to go see it, right? I mean, some of you went to go see it, right? Stephen, I believe, did you guys see it? You guys had to be told, don't touch it, right? Isaac, I think it was Isaac, was told, get away from it, right? He was getting too close. Isaac almost broke it. Listen, you got to hear the stories when they were down there. Isaac was apparently got chased out of one of these places. But I'm sorry, let me get back. I digress. So when you saw the end of it, right? When you saw the end work, you imagine the awe-inspiring admiration for the creator of it. I imagine when Ruth came back and told Naomi, I went to go glean, and I just happened to find Boaz's field. Ruth must have said, wait a minute, Boaz, our relative? Boaz, the relative to my dead husband Elimelech? That's whose field you ended up? No, not only did I find his field, but apparently I found favor in his sight, because the servants were told to give me extra food. You picture Ruth going, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I see the foot. I see the arm. I see something amazing being created. I see a God that I thought had his hand against me, because that's what she said in chapter 1. God has placed his hand against me. I see his hand is not against me, but rather guiding me. I see God, and I see him forming the situation, sculpting out something amazing and beautiful. Can I tell you that your rough times, your disappointments, your difficulties may not be God against you if you are in his will, if your faith is with him, even if things aren't going great. It may be evidence that he is pushing you along to your destiny. Amen.